Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design with our daily Oracle card reading and message for the 14th of November 2011. For today's reading, it is Monday, so we're going to be calling on the mermaids for their messages for us today. And I feel like this week as we enter into it, the energy has shifted a bit and it feels like there's a lot more motivated energy coming in to really take action and move forward with things. Kind of like the waves coming in, the tide is coming back in for us. So after we've done all of that processing and healing of maybe old grief or old feelings and things that may have bubbled up. So now the mermaid's message for us today, there's a couple of them that I pulled out, or that flipped out actually as I was shuffling the card deck. And the first one that came out is watch your thoughts. And here again, their message is it's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. So to start out this week, the mermaids are urging us once again to be mindful of keeping our thoughts very positive. This new wave or of energy that's coming in that feels much more positive, we can really make the most of it by paying attention and really using our affirmations. I know we had the affirmation card come up in a couple different decks last week about really using affirmations to move yourself forward. And I'll give you an example actually of how I'm working with this watch your thoughts today. Like I'm trying to engage in a process of weight loss and changing my diet so I can have more energy and feel better. And one of the capacities that you have to develop in order to be successful of that has to do with, the planning and preparation of meals. And there are some people out in this world that are really good at that. It's just not one of my personal strengths. And it's something that always feels very daunting to me. Like, oh God, the thought of it is really like, oh, and I kind of procrastinate around it. But, so today I noticed that that's where my thoughts were going with it. Like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna, I hate meal planning, blah, blah. And I just stopped and I said, no, meal planning and preparation comes to me easily. And it's about, cards like this are about shifting your thoughts and shifting the way you feel about something. Like take a moment and imagine, well, what would it be like, if you don't like this and you don't want to deal with that, what would the opposite be like? What would the ideal look like to you? So for me, it's like, okay, no, this, I want this to come to me easily or work for me easily and effortlessly. And there's always the potential to create that for yourself. And as you look to, over the weekend we got the fairy card, follow your dreams. As you look to follow your dreams and bring them into being, yes, it does mean you need to develop new capacities within yourself. And you can help put those in place by watching your thoughts and affirming what you'd like to have. And that's why they say it's important to think only about what you desire and not what you fear. So for me, I'm using it to work with the fact that meal planning, preparation comes easily to me, that I'm organized, that I do it ahead of time, and in addition to both saying that, picturing how that would feel to me. I'm visualizing it and noticing the feeling of having that success. Like, yeah, it's working, So this card can be, you can use that process with anything from the little things to the big things in your life. It's just in general that they're urging you to stay vigilant about, keeping your thoughts positive and focused in the direction that you want to go. All right? Because you can really spur things forward now. Really push them forward in a good and a positive way. Now, in addition to that, the other card that came out along with it was pay attention. So it's kind of a bit of a, pay attention to your thoughts. But in addition to that, this card is about heightening your awareness. And, so what they're saying is pay attention to what's going on around you. They are sending you signs that what you've been praying for and what you've been trying to manifest is on its way to you. Okay? It's that notice the notice what's going on around you. Notice the conversations that you maybe overhear or what people are talking about. Notice things going on in the world. And they're giving you signs. They're sending you signs, especially things that you see like three or more times, see or hear like, three or more times in rapid succession. So they're getting you, it's like, wake up, pay attention, and look at what's going on around you. Um, for a variety of reasons. One, because you'll see the things that you're trying to manifest, you'll see them start to fall into place. Or you'll see the opportunities come up that you've been wanting that you can take advantage of and move forward with as your next step. Or it may just be pay attention to noticing how you feel in the environment around you. And what action steps do you need to take to either change or correct it if it feels uncomfortable to you, or notice that it makes a difference in how you feel energetically and in your well-being. So it's for a lot of you, it has to do with prayers being answered. You're going to start to see the signs of your prayers being answered, which is always a good thing. So watching your thoughts and paying attention. The mermaids are wanting us to stay vigilant with those two things today. So I hope you have a lovely Monday, and thank you for joining me today for our reading with the mermaids. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, and thanks so much for listening and joining me. Thanks so much for subscribing, and thanks so much for all of your lovely comments. I really do appreciate them. Take care, everyone.